Hi, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with self first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves. It's about managing the emotions, okay? And it comes from the essence of love, all right? Because we're getting guided by God. We're getting guided by our ancestors. We're getting guided by, all right, our soul tribe. And you have to go within yourself and be guided by your soul. Just like you can hear my voice, you're supposed to hear your soul that way within you. So some of you are being asked to write your dreams down, okay, and represent the nature of the divine in life and in yourself, okay? So you have to walk in love and talking your truth, okay? Because someone or karmics are in your energy, all right, and they're bringing a shadow of an attribute or places or financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight, okay? So you've got to be careful of the people, things, and places you have around you, all right, my darlings, okay? Because we have a spiritual teacher, a guidance of this teacher, okay, that has the ability to communicate knowledge and experience, skill and wisdom. Because when you analyze your life, okay, you can bring your experiences into knowledge, into wisdom, because that is what makes the soul grow, okay? Because someone in your energy, a karmic, is manipulating or abusing the student's teaching, and they're creating negative traits and disruptive skills, okay? So you have to be careful of the people around you that are trying to get a financial gain and control over spiritual insights, okay? Because now we're in the energy of divine child. You are a divine child. You are the innocence. You are the purity, okay? You are the determination, okay? All right? You have to suggest a special connection with the divine. You have to know that you are the priest, or I could be talking to a priest, okay? So we're talking about the faculties of spiritual commitments, all right? Because someone is serving as a channel of spiritual energy, all right? But someone in your energy is violating the trust of your spiritual community because they're seduced by your own spiritual role. So you have to be careful of the people, things, and places within your energy, okay? So we could be talking about a situation, okay, that happened in October, all right? Maybe someone played tricks on you in October, okay? October is an energy we're looking at the moment, okay? So someone you know could be born in October, or something happened in October. Maybe October, November, or September, October, okay? Because now we're looking at April. Somebody's probably born in April and January. So we're looking at fire sign, okay? We're also looking at a air sign, okay? And someone born in August, January, okay? So now we're looking at a situation, okay, that we've been guided by our teachers, because you are the divine child, all right? Listen to your spiritual guides, or you're listening to a spiritual priest, okay, like a higher priestess. Because now we're looking at career, okay? We're looking at career. So maybe something happened in August, April, January, or October. It has something to do with your career, my darlings, all right? And also marriage, all right? So we're looking at career, we're looking at marriage, okay? We're looking at a situation where we're getting guided by our teachers, because you are divine love, all right, my darlings? Because you are wielding in willow, weeping in willow. We're looking at family sorrow, dysfunctional families, okay? We're looking at breaking generational curses, because somebody maybe in your family is placing financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insights, okay? Well, now we're looking at wisdom, we're looking at knowledge, we're looking at growth, we're looking at representing the nature of divine in life, in you and in others, okay? Because you, okay, or someone you're thinking about has a spiritual throne, okay, a position of authority when it comes to spiritual teaching, okay, because they are a divine child, okay? Now we're looking at the teapot. Someone in your energy, okay, has a deep friendship, okay, with someone on the same sex, okay? It's talking about same-sex gender, okay? Someone in a position of authority, but it's dealing with family sorrows, okay? We'll take these three. So we're looking for happiness, okay? We're looking for financial gain, all right? usually coming from something you did in the past, okay? Because now we're seeking happiness after dealing with family sorrow, okay? Some of you are looking at same gender, okay? And some of you have a strong emotions, all right? Now we're looking at the balance of love and hate, okay? And we're looking at, yeah, the balance of love and hate. We're looking at the scales, because now we're looking at weighing up the heart, all right? Is your heart as heavy as a stone, or is it light as a feather? Because now we're looking at, how do we do our financial gain? How do we marry for money? All right, or do we marry for love? Okay, so now we're looking at the energy of I am. Okay, so I am is a situation where you're saying, I am a spiritual guide, I am a child of divine. Okay, so what's the situation? Looking at family sorrow, all right, that keeps coming tomorrow, but you have the control and the I am, okay, to take yourself out of weeping willows from your pillows, all right? Could be talking to a king of wands, all right? Looking at his family sorrows, that's on his mind. He has a position of authority, okay? He's been guided by his spiritual teachers to make him understand that he is divine love, okay? He is divine child. He is a spiritual teacher. We could be talking about someone that is in their ego or in a negative position in authority, okay? Or maybe he's looking at delay, sadness, okay? Or over enthusiastic, okay? Because he has a deep friendship with someone of the same sex, okay? And this could be a Leo person. He has a conflict with himself, okay? Maybe has obstacles, challenges, all right? Maybe he's doing self-sabotaging because he's in the ego, all right? And his karmic is into the same sex. So they're seeing rivals, power struggle, okay? Because maybe we're looking at a earth sign person, okay, that was seeking happiness for financial failure, all right? They have a lack of stability and a lack of resources, and now someone feels lonely, okay, because they went to a karmic, okay, that needs to go and figure themselves out, okay? Because now we're looking at a panic, because no one has strong emotions, okay? Because someone's in a panic, because someone's got strong emotions for someone, but someone hasn't said anything, all right? We could be talking about a Sagittarius person. They have strong emotions for you, okay? Because the passion is very strong. It's like a love-hate relationship, but you got to keep your life balanced, okay? Because now we're looking at maybe the King of Wands has a rival with a King of Swords, okay, over financial failure, but they have a lack of stability. Okay, we have a lack of resources. Maybe someone feels lonely, but they've been guided by God, because this is one of my God cards as well. Or this masculine could be looking at two different masculines. All right, they're in their truth. Okay, they have self-discipline. They're in a position of authority. They're being very strategic. Okay, or maybe this masculine needs to swap. They're in the wrong position. So this could be two people. Okay, or this masculine is looking at a lawyer. All right, or maybe he's looking at a barrister. But also we're looking at a King of Swords. King of Swords is very strategic with his thoughts, very balanced with their judgment, okay? Because the King of Swords is all about being a solid leader, okay? He's very powerful in his intentions, okay? And his strategic thoughts. And the masculine King of Wands is very bold leader, very powerful, very charming, very courageous. And he's supposed to be in a position of authority. But maybe the negative thoughts are delaying him planting his behind on his throne, okay? So now we're looking at deep friendships, okay? Or maybe these masculines are in the same sex and they have a conflict within themselves, a power struggle. So I could be talking to a same-sex couple, okay? Because now we're into the foundation of this King of Wands. Is a wishful thinking. Look at these options. Please look at your dreams. If you ever feel like you're indecisive about something, or you have too much choices, or someone in your energy is bringing fantasy, illusions, and daydreams, okay? Because now we're looking within ourselves, and we're looking at our cup of love, okay? When you write your dreams down, you'll see who's for you, who's not for you. You'll be able to speak to your emperor or your empress. You can do transformations, okay? You can see your goals. You can see rewards. You can see the future, all right? Remember, the dreams are your wisdom, is your knowledge, okay? So don't ignore your dreams. Please write them down, because it's masculine, a Leo, is saying it can't get worse. So he's recovering from his despair. He's bringing repairs into his life, all right, because he's looking at a complete ending. So he's looking at survival tactics, because we're looking at improvement of the soul, okay? The masculine is going from negative to happy, okay? Because now we have the upside down 10 of swords, okay? 10 of swords was all about failure, collapse, and backstabbing. Somebody's backstabbing this masculine for a complete ending, all right? So this masculine is going to get up. He's going to come to peace with his conflicts, obstacles, challenges, okay? Because there's a deep friendship with someone of the opposites, of the same sex. So maybe this is his best friend, or someone that really wants him to come out with his truth and keep his balance, okay? Because he feels like he has an inability to defend oneself against a negative force within his cycle of friends. He's got too much power struggle, too much rivalries, because someone's trying to do self-sabotaging, all right? Because now we're looking at challenges, obstacles, and it can't get any worse. So we're recovering, coming to peace. We understand God is on his side, okay? He's been guided by God, or a best friend of the same sex that has a deep friendship, okay, with this person. And he's saying tell the truth, or this masculine is in his King of Swords position, okay, and he's mastering telling the truth, okay? Because remember, information brings transformation. When you have clarity within oneself, you can tell the truth, you can make breakthroughs. So you're having self-control, self-discipline, okay? Because this masculine is supposed to be a man of authority, okay? So we're looking at the strategic thoughts, all right? Because now, yes, we're looking at the power, the courage. He's not going to no power struggle. Sorry, I'm not going to no inner power struggle and no outside struggle. I'm bringing peace within myself for my own self-power, my own courage, and my own inner strength. Because this is the compassion, this conviction, this is self-respect. Because now we're looking at the lion, okay? The lion has noticed his failures in his career, okay? He understands he was self-sabotaging because he's around the wrong people, things, and places that bring obstacles, rivalries, and power struggle. So now maybe this masculine wants to come forward and have a conversation with you because he's in his full truth. He's got his information, because we can do transformation. Because we're looking at doing hard work after a struggle. We have to be obligated to oneself. We have to have responsibility. Do you understand? We've got to take responsibilities. Now we're looking at duty, looking at burden, looking at stress. We don't want to burn out the soul, okay? So now we're looking at failure. Remember, you're not a failure, okay? All right? Just when it comes to career, always go back in yourself and find out what is the discouragement that I had towards a friendship or a partnership that was a 2 of cups, okay? What's the unity? What's the proposal of sharing my attraction to this feminine, my divine feminine, to bring happiness, all right? So maybe this masculine bring a obstacle, okay, because they were looking at finance. They want to provide for the family. But in spirituality, you have to be self-sufficient for yourself, okay? Everything else will work out, okay? So now we're looking at maybe the masculine feels like he's ignored an Aquarius person and he feels very disappointed, or an earth sign person is looking at, they were happy to be in a financial gain to control the imparting of spiritual insights by manipulating, abusing a student or teacher with their negative traits, right, by doing destructive skills. And this brought an inability to defend oneself against negative forces, maybe the King of Wands and the King of Swords. But now the King of Swords, or a Sagittarius person, is saying that there's travels and plans have been cancelled, all right, because there's strong emotion and passion, it's this love and hate situation, maybe for an earth sign person that's falling from grace because they're ignoring their own star within themselves and bringing more disappointment because it's more about greed and arrogance, okay? Now we're looking at the 2 of Cups situation where that was on a waiting list. And it was on travel plans, cancellations, okay? So now we're looking at slowing down, messages for slowing down, and we're going into self-sufficiency. Love it. Just said it, didn't I? Going to self-sufficiency. Because now when you go solo, remember, we're going through soul search. Soul doesn't say someone else. Soul is soul, one, you. It's a self-discovery. So now we're going into planting our foundation, okay, by ourselves to be self-sufficient so we can go through rewards and financial gain, because now we're looking at fruits of our labor. Why? Because we've done self-reflection, self-development, self-improvement. Did I say self-correction? Okay, we're doing all the self to make sure we align within oneself, okay, so that you can bring new adventures. All right, so we're looking at hard work, but it takes patience. You've got to be very ambitious to keep your life in balance, especially when you have strong emotions when it comes to love and hate. Okay, so we're blending in the emotions of love and hate, my darlings. Okay, because now we're looking at happiness. I'm looking at, we're working hard at our struggles because we're obligated to the soul. All right, the soul of self. Okay, looking at our burdens because maybe this masculine is upside down, Aries, all right, an emperor, because he's in a struggle with people, things, and places outside of themselves. They have to listen to their own inner wisdom, and that will bring your own inner rewards. Okay, so you've got to be careful of the people, things, and places that is in your life. So looking at authority, we're looking at self-control, we're looking at a father figure, we're looking at respect for leadership and strategic planning, okay? Because now we're looking at, there was a one-sided relationship with an Aries and a Taurus person that was chanting a course. Oh, and that went off. Hold on. Sorry, oven. Okay, so we're looking at a situation when Aries have the ability and the courage to go forward, okay, to look at they were concentrating on their energy. So their energy was concentrated on a Taurus person when it came to opportunities to bring out a vision, because they discovered, all right, messages. So they got ready for future planning. So they considered their options and decisions. But unfortunately, strings were attached. It was a one-sided, it was conditional giving, all right? So now we're looking at unpaid debts, because that's what a Taurus was looking at, all right? And now they're being greed, being undervalued, all right? So maybe this masculine undervalues themselves. You've got to come out of the negative thoughts, all right? Because maybe the soul is in negative thoughts, okay? It's got to come out the negative thoughts. That's bringing the soul a conflict within oneself and outside oneself. But they have the lion, they are the courage, they have the outside courage and the inner courage, but maybe the inside courage has the inner struggle. Okay, so now we're looking at a masculine, all right, is working over and over. This could be a masculine that works very hard. He tries to like avoid his family's sorrows, so he brings it into tomorrow. But he needs to not deliver. He needs to be careful of his deliveries, as his parcels of tomorrow will be sorrows, and he'll be wallowing, weeping and wallow. So now he's looking at bored with an earth sign person, because you have to look at your own inner personal purpose, your own inner drive, your own energies. You have to take the energy of Virgo and say, I work, okay, on my own inner drive, my own inner purpose and my energy. Because this is the source of will. Remember, the sun on the earth gives us the will, okay, and it gives the earth the self-motivation, okay, and it also gives us the confidence for us to go outside and have fun, you know. But remember, the soul is the source of will. It gives you the source of motivation. It gives you the self-actualization, because it's giving you a self-sense of confidence and self-strength, all right, because you are individual, because you can create from within, because what's above is below. So something's not delivering for this masculine, maybe because he's in the sorrows of his family still, okay. So now we're looking at the position of authority. Maybe we look at his this shattered momentum. It's all work and no play, and this is what this masculine needs to stop doing. He needs to focus on the soul. Maybe he's working very hard on his position of authority to clean up, to be the emperor. So now he looks kind of cold and controlling with echoes and anger and greed. Who knows? Let's see. Now it's saying sweeping off your feet. So maybe the emotional imbalance. Maybe they went to a Queen of Cups that's fostering codependency, or a feminine that's very codependent, very imbalanced, wallowing, weeping willow with a family sorrow. So now the Sagittarius feels shameless, flirt, over the top, adventurous, rebellious. Because now they're looking at his confidence, his charm, and how sexy he is. But he's a traveling person. He needs to slow down and look how he does love of family, love of self. Because maybe he has a lack of focus when it comes to love. He's losing momentum at work or his energy. Maybe because he's holding back too much. He works too much. He's a workaholic. This one can work until the days, I don't know. It could be 7 days of the week. This masculine will work for 14 days or for 1 week. Where does he get the extra 7 from? You ask him. So now things are not delivering because maybe he's holding back. He's trying to fight for a position of authority. And there's delays coming in because you need to be connected to the soul. The soul seems to be in a conflict with people, things, and places, not just inside of themselves, outside of themselves. Because we're energy. You've got to be careful of the energy around us. This is why he's got loads of ideas, though. But they lack direction because the soul is in the wrong place. I could be talking about a fire sign person, very heavy now, fire sign person, in conflict with a friendship, with a masculine, maybe a king of swords. They're going for a power struggle. But there's messages of happiness though, and joy that's been highlighted. But maybe what's going between it, the lack of resources or the loneliness or the stability. It's the people, things, and places, man. Yeah, Sagittarius, you got to get out of that. Too much delays. Take time to align. You got to look at the messages. I love looking at the clouds. Look at the clouds. What messages, what images do you see? Look it up. What does it mean? Look up for your growth, your passion. Because this is when God gives us so much to do, but everybody's like not listening to each other. People are talking over each other. People want to be that person. They don't want to be themselves. They're afraid of challenge. Somebody's probably jealous of this masculine have a good relationship with this King of Swords as well. Because maybe the King of Swords tell the truth. And some of his people, things in place, don't like it. And now this environment's going for a financial failure. Or this family dynamic when it comes to legacy, stability, long-term success. Because now we're looking at a rival with a deep friendship. Yeah, with the same masculine, a King of Swords. Why are you two just not getting on though? They're both thirsty for knowledge. So there's a power struggle. But the knowledge comes from the King of Wands. So why is the King of Swords having this imbalance with the King of Wands? Sometimes people got to keep out of people's business. Maybe it's an educational place. Someone of authority. Someone that's very curious. But maybe this masculine is looking at a rival with a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, thirsting for knowledge, needing an outlet, because this is something's going over and over again. Family sorrow, family sorrow. Now we're looking at union of two opposites. They have to, maybe this is masculine's thoughts. He has to balance his thoughts. He has to balance his truth. What he says, his words, has to balance with his actions and his intentions and his energy. If not, you're going to be the upside down emperor. Then you've got to look at moderation, harmony. You've got to harmonize that earth sign, perfect balance. You've got to bring the balance for okay, so this masculine works so much, he's not balancing, he's more into work. He takes more action when it comes to seeking his work. He's very direct, he's very enthusiastic, he can oversee when it comes to his career because he's very friendly. This could be a lawyer, a priest, this could be someone that does exploring, likes to travel, but someone that also could exaggerate or be very irresponsible and tactless. Or maybe this masculine or his people in his energy could be about 5 people in his group maybe. They're not honest. They're not honest or being realistic. And this masculine is meant to be honest, realistic, is loyal, is outspoken. Yeah, unable to sustain. a strong emotion, because his emotions is too strong. He has to balance it with the love and hate. He has to balance it like with work and love. He has to balance it with like, yeah, for his wish to come true. His wish will be granted. This is about unstable with a Taurus person. He's probably got a very strong love-hate emotion. An Aries person with a Virgo or Taurus person when it comes to cardinal. It's because it's too much greed. That's where the clashing comes from. That's probably what this deep friendship with someone on the same sex is telling him. This Taurus person, you're making a very risky endeavor. It's going to bring delays and financial inability to defend yourself against this earth sign's negative forces. This person is manipulating. This person of position of authority is manipulating or abusing students by teaching negative traits and disruptive skills and not giving it happiness, but placing it for financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insights. Now, this masculine is being guided by a spiritual teacher for him to understand he is God's divine love. He's a spiritual teacher. And this is probably why God is here, or this is his best friend, a good friend, or this could be the same person. He's in his truth to take control, to keep the balance of life. Because at first I had an ability to defend oneself, because people play with energy, and it's spiking drinks is playing with energy. That's why I don't do energy drinks, man. You're playing with your energy. Learn to manage your energy. That's more important. Yeah, because someone's got disruptive skills, man. They're very negative with their traits. But his masculine has the ability to communicate knowledge about his experience, his skills, or his wisdom. Now we're looking at the balance, bringing the world together, bringing the soul world by opening the throat chakra to illuminate the mind fire. Because when we go deep within oneself, your mind starts to expand. Then you become more intuitive, more psychic, the all-seeing eye. We're looking at joy. You've got to look within yourself. Because your guides are really pushing maybe a king of wands or a king of swords, or the one person in one. Because now we're looking at, balance. Balancing act. See, these two need to balance. Just keep that balance live. Maybe this masculine is trying to turn his back on a king of swords, but he's an authority. They're probably back and forth about finances, quick decisions. But nah, he's saying you've done a risky endeavor by sharing information to an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus person. You should have left them single. They're too fast. So now they're charting the course. Aries person has taken their ability to have the courage to open up new opportunities. Because his wishes, he had wishful thinking, maybe with a water sign person and an earth sign person when it came to like their energy, where they were placing their energy to do the courage, the ability. Because remember, when you've got the courage and the ability, you can take action, but you have to have the desire, you get what I'm saying, or nature to be aggressive, to drive. Remember, the car needs action. You need the fuel. You need love. So if there's no energy in your car, how are you going to drive around to get your survival packet? And how are you going to keep your car up in value? Like with myself, sometimes I don't drive my car. It just deteriorates. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can sit there for a whole year. There's nothing wrong with the car. It's just I make it sit there, devaluing the car, not using it to its good value. Do you know what I mean? That survival. It's like we have to learn to use everything in our life for a survival pack, not just bits and pieces as we please. Bring everything together like oneness, isn't it? Mind, body, soul, heart. Everything that will bring us to learn to operate outside the limitations of society. Do you know what I mean? So we can take more responsibility and make more healthy rules with healthy boundaries, because now we're looking at fears and obstruction. Because remember, there's family sorrows that brings in tomorrow, and we've got to get rid of that. We want happiness tomorrow, not sorrows. So now we're looking at limitations. This could be a father figure or a teacher. Okay, but things can't get worse because it has bubbling ideas, but you need to go into the I will. Yeah, this could be a Leo person, this could be an actor, a teacher, an athlete, a sculptor, but this is someone that's very ambitious, meant to be authoritative person, but there's lots of competition. But in the conflict era, have competition with yourself. This is a person that is, I will be confident because I will be creative, I will be dramatic, I will be dignified. It's all about the I will, because that is the Leo. All right, this I will be honorable, I will be a leader. So this person will be in the limelight because they love the limelight. All right, so I will be proud. Okay, so you have to use the energy of I will. All right, my darlings, because now we're looking at, see what did I say? Now you're balancing the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Why? Because you're in your truth. You're balancing, not too much work and not too much family. You have to go in the middle. So now he's saying with his divine feminine, things can't get any worse. And maybe he's with a water sign or an earth sign person, and they're saying it's their way or the highway. And that's the masculine anyway. That's his feminine side. It's the highway or the highway. It's my way or the highway. With an air sign person, that's what he's saying. It's my way or the highway. And she said, okay, you can take the highway. And guess what happened? Too many ironics in the fire. Yep. Now there's pessimistic, demanding, not easy, moving on because they're strong-willed. Because now we're looking at a painful ending with a fire sign and a air sign person. Maybe the King of Swords is thinking of a Queen of Wands and he's saying, nah, she's too much my way or the highway. Well, you can take your own way and go about your business. Because no one should control anyone but the mind that is in line with God. So you could take your own highway. If your highway ain't with God, that's fine. So looking at improvements. So maybe this masculine is working very hard on its feminine energy so he can create opportunities, because the masculines need to tap into their feminine side. Okay, so maybe he's thinking about divine feminine, the Queen of Wands. This is, you can't get any worse. Air sign person. So now we're looking at the power and the strength. Maybe to keep an air sign person. Take a break, heal, and retreat, isolation. Go within. So I said, you've got to go within. Maybe the Aquarius person. Got to go within. Aquarius Libra person. But they're saying that Queen of Wands, you can't get any worse with that person. It's either my way or the highway. Too much what? Too many irons. Too much irons in the fire. Because the earth sign person is in, they're stuck. They're irresponsible. They're falling from grace. Maybe Aquarius person, but heavy earth sign here. And a Sagittarius person, they're lacking. It's lack direction. An earth sign person needs to be on their own, needs to do solo projects. Got an unstable situation. With a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, there's too much delays when it comes to like plans, action. Too much greed. Under view. Yeah, people are divided. With an Aries person and a Taurus person, there's strong emotion between these two because there was no support. It was one-sided. One-sided, unwelcome family problems now, divorce, cancelled events, you name it. With an Earth sign person and an Aries person, could be a Virgo or a Taurus person. They went in for all the wrong reasons. It's all about the passion for the money. So now the failure. Now looking at hard work now, because people are divided. What did it say? Divide and you conquer, innit? There you go, Pisces person. Self-serving people. Disinterested. That's what this King of Swords is saying, or this King of Wands in his truth saying, self-serving people. I'm not dealing with you and your family. Maybe they went into business and marriage, but it weren't it. Upside down. Time for reflection. That's what they need to do. Stop walking into people's dreams and start being stupid. Very immature people don't be responsible. Like how people can be telepathic connected to someone and they're with someone else. It just doesn't make sense. Not like it's a year, 2 years, 4 years, 5 years. It's like 4.5 years. This is madness. Absolute madness. That's my situation anyway. I just thought I'd let that in. People, soulmates are real, all right? It's real. Just find the right tarot reader to help you understand energy, to make you understand to go within your dreams, all right? Because now we're looking at a heartbreak of a guided person. Now we're looking at heartbreaks now, man. That's all these people want to do. They strive off heartbreaks. They create deep friendships with someone. Do you know what I mean? And they create that mental anguish, all right? They thirst for knowledge. Why? Because they need it, innit? Take that leap of faith, teacher. All right? Could be Pisces or a Libra person. Okay? Because we're moving as a soul, having a human experience, because you are the God of divine. But you just have to have self-control, self-discipline. You've got to master the light and the dark. You've got to bring in the scales of the balance into your life. You can't have too much work and no play. You know what I mean? Now you're weeping in sorrow about your spiritual family because you went with an earth sign person. Maybe somebody did. Do you know what I mean? But no, people, please go within yourself. Take control of yourself. All right? And then the skies will be your limit. You'll get your Godhead on. You won't be an upside down emperor. Because now we're looking at family secrets. Maybe with an earth sign person and a King of Wands. There's too much illusions, delusions, people barking up the wrong tree, people being people pleasers, people not going through their pathway of life. They're not looking in the shadow of self. They're more looking in the fears and limitations, because it's more about glamour and illusions. And all that does is fear to the ear that leads to the heart. So now we're looking at the Three of Swords, sorrows, grief, you know. We're looking at pain on the heart, because now we're looking at working on a position of authority, okay? Maybe with a team of people, because they have like lots of bubbling ideas, but there's no direction, there's lack of planning, okay? Because they have, it's about the passion. You need love in your life, you know? That's what brings the attraction. Because remember, love attracts love. And when love attracts love, you bring the right people. So now they're saying that they're working very hard on a deep friendship with someone of the same sex, maybe an earth sign person or a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, and they're trying to block an earth sign person because there's too much struggles within this team. Maybe with a Leo and an air sign person and a Taurus person, okay? Because now we're looking at a Sagittarius person seeking the happiness, because maybe they blocked an air sign person and worked with a Taurus person. So now we're looking at perfecting that balance, because now it bringing a heartache, okay, broken hearts, okay. Maybe of a sweetheart that's a type very highly telepathic, very spiritual, that the masculine did not defend. No, he didn't. He went to defend the devil. Went to defend the money and his earth sign devil. All right, that does dark spiritual practices. So now we're looking at a situation. We're seeking happiness and joy from the messages from within. We've been guided by a spiritual teacher to bring balance into our life. And the spiritual teacher could be a Queen of Swords. All right. Queen of Swords is in fighting. Okay, an earth sign person they have strong emotions with. But there was a missed opportunity because he went with a Taurus person, Virgo person. Okay, now there's lots of delays, okay, because now they're ironing out details, because it was all about greed and things have been overviewed by God. Because now we see that somebody was juggling, the King of Wands was juggling, the Queen of Swords when she's balanced, okay, because now you've got the King of Swords there, because now we're looking at a balanced scale. So this is why there's missed opportunity, because now we've got the Four of Cups, okay. Four of Cups is all about empathy, it's about feelings, and this is about unfulfilled, because there was a surprise gift from God, all right, or a spiritual teacher. It could have been a Queen of Swords that the masculine turn his back on and work with a Taurus person that is a peasant, a poverty person, okay. But now he has a conflict with an air sign person, a Queen of Swords, okay, because they went to find a legacy with an earth sign person by trying to open the legs to see a legacy. But guess what? There was nothing to see but missed opportunities, okay? So now we're looking at a situation, all right? We're balancing the act, because this masculine tried to do a balancing act, all right, by taking messages, okay? Remember the Page of Swords I mean, the Page of Wands, all right, is all about the studious person. It's about new love, okay? It's about taking that volunteer. But instead, it was all about a financial gain instead. So now there's a back and forth messages about love between maybe a fire sign person and an air sign person. But an air sign person has never got a reply back from the fire sign person. But the fire sign person blocked the air sign person to work with an earth sign person. So now they're looking at secrets, all right? They took the ability and the courage to look at this confusion and they defended their secrets, okay? So now there's secret family sorrows, okay? Because now we're looking at defending, all right? Because we got the tools from God. We don't care about the knowers. We don't care about the pleasers, all right? We don't care about the no-nos, the hey-heys. No, that's your business. We're looking at blocking, all right? But now we're looking at the moon under the service of self. People like to use the emotions, all right, to bring out emotional response, all right? So you can be walla walla, weepy weepy. No, we're not doing that. No, 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 no. Can't get any worse, all right? Because somebody is my way or the highway. A Pisces person has their wish fulfillment to work within this team of work, to be on a throne. Okay, now they're looking at a lack of direction. But if the masculine King of Wands, all right, is in his wish fulfillment, he's defending his options, his opportunities, and his vision, and he's going to go into discovering. Okay, he's getting ready for the future and he's planning his options and his decisions. Okay, by looking within himself and looking at his messages, because now he's going into the Knight of Swords, okay? Maybe it's clearing a lifestyle change, all right? It's time for non-action at first, but now he's running into clearing, okay? Maybe a Queen of Wands, a Leo feminine, too many irons in the fire, too many temptations, pessimistic. Maybe this King of Swords feels like this about a Queen of Wands, all right? Or this team of people, they're just too secretive, right? It's so tiring. It's giving me a headache already. So now you're looking at time for non-action, all right, because somebody needs to clear vampire energy. They're being prepared with safety, preparation. They've got the direction, because there's been half a truth about wish fulfillment, and it hasn't been easy. Because they're strong-willed people, man, within this group. Very strong-willed people, maybe with an earth sign woman and a fire sign feminine, which is a Leo person, and a Taurus feminine. Maybe Sagittarius feminine. Because now they're looking at Virgo. They lack direction. Taurus, Virgo person. They lack direction, man. They were feeling stuck. This is why they needed the Queen of Swords. Why? Because the Queen of Swords is in her Wheel of Fortune. So Wheel of Fortune, my darling, for the Queen of Wands, that keeps coming up quite a lot. She's in her good fortune. She's got a turning point, all right? Because she took the gamble. Okay, by looking within herself, all right, because she had a lack of support. There was divide. And it divided. Now that most opportunity, because when you divide, you're taking a risk, aren't you? Okay, and when you take that risk, you don't know who's in the Wheel of Fortune, who's not. But because they see lights on outside of themselves, maybe like, you know, the big car, the big house, I got a couple names here and there. You miss your opportunity because guess what? They made the wrong judgment. There's no Wheel of Fortune on that side. It's this side. Yeah, wrong judgment. So now there's decision, delays, obstacles, you name it. Because air sign used her intuition. Because there was a lack of support for an air sign person. Maybe a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person. All right. Because now they're looking at their own family problems. Divorce. All right. Because there was stagnation. Yeah. Because they wanted the water sign person. Yeah, so when you're there blocking your divine feminine, you're there fighting for other women that had other men. There you go. The Wheel of Fortune is where? The Queen of Swords. So now the Queen of Swords, all right, is looking at passionately about her energy. She's looking at her opportunities. She's got sparkling ideas. She's in the balance, all right, because she's beautiful, okay? And now this masculine, maybe King of Swords, feels like a Queen of Cups. It's hard work. She's a struggle. All right, she's too emotionally imbalanced, self-serving, and not interested. Missed opportunity, dissatisfied. Or this King of Wands is feeling that this Queen of Wands is very balanced. She's got lots of enthusiastic. She's probably in her soul position. She's divine. She's the God divine. She's a soul having a human experience, and he feels like that is his divine feminine. Because now you have the King of Cup, same mutual feelings, but they were blocked. Why? Because there was lies, there was cheating, there was stealing, there was people acting as friends. So they needed time out to think. All right. Why? Because you were guided to heal the heart by resting during the Four of Swords. Rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, recover. Things are not going to be easy to take the swords out. Do you understand? Remember, when you cut yourself, it's painful. So this masculine has got lots of messages from a divine feminine getting into trouble. Oh yeah, told about himself. Yeah, had to rest. Think about the Two of Cups situation. Because they held back. Or they want to hold on to an air sign person because it makes them happy. And now he is upright, Emperor. Because he's walking away from people, things, and places that's not serving for his highest good. He's looking at love. New love in a new home because he's in the Wheel of Fortune. There you go. You just have to make one or two adjustments in life. Don't miss out. Don't do self-serving. You make yourself disinterested after a while. All right, maybe a Pisces person. So now you're looking at someone's on their own. Okay? And it's a secret. Secret. There you go. King and Queen of Cups. They had to look within themselves. The divine feminine and divine masculine had to look within themselves very deeply. Very deeply. They had to see that they are a spiritual authority. They're on a high level of spiritual authority. And that was the secret of this King of Wands and this Queen of Swords. Because now you're looking at divine feminine and divine masculine. Now somebody feels left out in the cold. Maybe a Taurus person, because they lied about an Aquarius person. An Aquarius person is looking at a Libra person, an Aquarius person. They're all healing, retreating. After a painful ending. So now the truth is coming out by a Two of Cups. Because somebody held back for greed, for long-term security and fame. But now we're looking at wishes fulfillment for an Aquarius and a Leo person. Because a Leo person is happy within his soul. He feels more stable. He walked away from people, things, and places, because now looking at self-love. Yeah, within the temple of self. Now you're in the Wheel of Fortune. Now you can invest in yourself, equal give and take after sadness. Because the Emperor doesn't talk, man. He prefers to look instead. But he likes his information. He's looking at a Three of Cups. Sagittarius, you're in a Three of Cups situation with a King of Wands. I mean, a King of Cups. A King of Cups is a lover, all right, of maybe fire sign, happy about a foundation, going within, about an entrapment, coming out of difficulties after a painful ending, being stuck with a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands, and that's the truth. Now they're looking at telepathic messages, a burden, and now the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles is up at nightmare, worried about a Leo becoming successful in his work because he's made a decision to balance and be an earth angel because he's been guided by God or his close friend, that's a King of Swords, or the masculine King of Wands is in his full absolute truth. He doesn't care what the haters say. Or this could be a King of Wands. He's looking at an ending, or this ending could be a lawyer about this ending for this King of Wands. That somebody came with manipulation, trickery, an earth sign person that had this goal. They relied on this lie, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Yes, now they're up at night with the Queen of Wands about this truth, about this third party person that was out for inheritance when it came to these messages. They were manipulating to burn out the Sagittarius masculine so he won't walk away. So now God is here bringing an Ace of Wands because they've seen that this Queen of Pentacles, is going for a Tower moment. Yep, she is. She's going for an ending. Oh yeah, you are, baby girl. Oh yeah, I bust up that girl yesterday. Oh God, it was such a pleasure. Oh yeah, she came to me, you know, tried to try it in my dreams. Put your hands down, baby girl. You got battered. So you have to find a masculine to defend you with your lies. Moving forward, there's a Queen of Pentacles going for an ending. All right, after a false foundation of lies, deception. Now we're resting out, thinking about how our ships can come in. Because now somebody wants to take an adventure with an air sign person for romance and plant a new foundation to bring justice after working with the devil. But now they're looking for love and support, maybe a Leo person, when it comes to legacies and a decision about a spiritual romantic journey. If he wants to tie one or two loose ends, maybe about a real estate that had a broken heart of a Taurus person. Let me say, and a Taurus, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, had this plan about this businessman. They were relying on it. Maybe they were friends or someone from the past. They took that risk, yeah, to juggle the Empress for Ace of Pentacles, for a lifestyle change. Now there's going to be a different perspective, conflicts. There's going to be people trying to win at any cost when it comes to love, balance, money. These people are mad. They're going for a time moment anyway. Painful ending. You've got to treat people nice. The subconscious mind is growing. It's not going to be like how it used to be, people. We've got to think differently. As you'll be left out in the cold if you're not doing soul searching and trying to sparkle your own ideas and go within the soul of self. A lot of people are going to be left behind because God is trying to make us all be a soul, having a human experience, because you are a child of divine. But somebody has the ability to defend oneself against negative forces. Why? Because they lie too much. They're too controlling. They're too domineering. They're out for the money, money, money. It's too much. This is why they're spiritually blocked. And once you're spiritually blocked, that's it. You're going to be materialistically broke. You're going to feel left out in the cold. So now you're looking at bankruptcy. Do you know what I mean? This is why a lot of people, this is why I'm very, very funny who's around me. I've been through that already. When people act rich or act intelligent because they're around the right people, things, and places. So all they do is pick. Because they're curious. Pick people's knowledge and then gurgitate it like they know it. So now you know the theory. Now it comes to practical. Guess what's happened? Failure when it comes to money. Failure. Delays. Unstable situation. It doesn't work like that. Too much greed. Do you know that? When you go into that greed is needy, greedy. And it's always going to be that desire for long-term security. It's not going to be about love. Too much work, no play. All right, so now come out your fears of the ears and walk into the heart. All right, now we're looking at someone is in April, January, October, August. Go for happiness. All right, my darlings. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Bye.